We're going to spend some time answering the question, why do an estate plan? Hi, I'm Darren Finling from the Probate Pro, and this question of whether you need an estate plan or not is not a simple one to answer. First, if we're just generally talking about doing estate planning, well then everyone should do it, whether you have minimal assets or extensive assets. Planning for the inevitable, death or disability, is really a critical, important step in everyone's lives. But when I use the term planning, I'm referring to a comprehensive estate plan that would include a will, a trust, powers of attorney, and other documents. With that question, you have to ask, how will each of these documents affect your particular set of circumstances? This slide expresses the different types of ownership interests that exist that you can own assets. An asset is anything that really has any value. The first one at the far left are individually owned assets. If you own things in your individual name and you die, they go through probate. And of course, if there's a will, that'll dictate how your estate will be distributed. If there's no will, then the laws of what we call intestate will dictate how the money is distributed among the family. The next ownership interest that's showed here is a jointly held asset. These are when they're jointly held between one individual and another, maybe between two spouses, between a person and a child. And a jointly held asset is an asset that, if the magic language is contained within that ownership, will immediately pass to the other upon death. And there's no need for a will or a trust to pass that asset. The next one in yellow is a beneficiary designated asset. These are assets like life insurance in which there's a named beneficiary, or a 401k where you've identified somebody to receive that asset upon death. Again, that will pass outside of probate and outside of a will or a trust, because within the contract itself, you've identified who the beneficiary is. And the last in green are assets held in trust. Now, when we talk about trust, there's many different types, but if you properly title an asset in your trust, upon death, that asset will flow according to the trust. So it's really critical that you maintain control over how you want your estate assets to be distributed. We don't suggest that you just decide whether you're going to put things in joint ownership or pay on death on your own. It's critical that you work with a competent, skilled probate lawyer who knows how to do the estate planning to decide what estate plan is best for you. And as the slide shows, yes, you can disinherit those spoiled brats if you choose. That's really just a joke. But really what's critical within this is an understanding that you have control over your estate plan, not your children, not your spouse or others. You do. You get to decide how you want your estate to be distributed. If you've got further questions regarding how to do estate planning, or whether you are a person that would benefit from doing an estate plan, give us a call at 877 your firm. The local number is 248-399-3300, or visit us at theprobatepro.com.